Welcome to the channel. Listen, I'll be straight up with you. This channel is going to help some of you, but at the same time, it's probably going to make a lot of you angry, upset. That's not my intent. My intent is just to inform you, to wake you up so that you can make the best decision for yourself. So we are on live. So if you have a question or comment, you're welcome to drop it. If I see it, I will get to it. I'm not going to be long. This is lunchtime for most of you. So let's go ahead and get into it. I taken the time to create a list. Yes, a list. And if you want me to go through my list, tap the thumbs up. Let somebody else know that we are on live. So if you have a question or comment, you're welcome to tap in. And so I do not get to do a lot of lives. It's my goal to do more, but I just don't get to do them because I'm always doing something. So I'm either hanging out with the wife, hanging out with the kids, hanging out with the wife and the kids, and trying to do something. And we have big plans this year, well, this next year coming up, to as our kids get older, to take a lot more vacations. And so you'll probably see us doing that a lot. You should always enjoy your life as much as you can. And so let's go ahead and get into it. I have a list. Yes, I do. I have a list, and I hope that this list helps you in every way possible. And again, my goal is not to scare you, not to frighten you, anything like that. It's to help you as much as I possibly can. So smash thumbs up. Welcome to the channel. I'm Shon-Jhon, aka the Middleman CEO, and so we're going to go through this list. And I hope it's something that's very helpful to you. And I hope you can use it to benefit and to get ahead of the game. And whatever it takes nowadays, because I always tell people, I don't know where we're going. These are hard times. Just try to take care of yourself, figure it out. You don't have to have a goal to be a millionaire. You could just make enough money to not need a job. That's a good life. How many know if you don't have to trade time for money, that's a good life? And so just make enough money to enjoy your life as much as you possibly can. So once again, I've created a list, and this list is a list of what I believe are jobs that are so-called good jobs, but they're not safe, right? So if you trust that these jobs are going to be safe, you're going to strike out or get thrown out at home, right? A baseball reference for those who play baseball. Let's get into it. The jobs you thought were safe. And I'll give you a list. These are jobs that you, and I'll admit, I did too. Yes, I believed a lot of these were safe, but the jobs that you thought were safe, these jobs are not going to be there. And I'll say in the next, not even the next 10 years, the next 5 years. Like, it's moving that quickly. AI is just completely about to do a takeover. I know you hear a lot about it, and you're probably tired of hearing you got AI fatigue, but I'm just here to tell you, now is not the time to be tired. This is just the beginning. Yeah, so AI hasn't come and done its thing and moving on. No, it's just arriving. So you need to be paying attention. I need to be paying attention. So once again, jobs that you thought were safe, they're not going to be here. These jobs are, if you do taxes, if you're a tax person, you won't be needed. If your job, what do? I file income taxes every year. We're not going to need you. You're not going to be needed in the very near future. Your position won't be necessary. This stuff can be done by AI, fully automated, done in 5 seconds. They don't need you. Lawyers are not, and I just thought of another one. Let me write it down. Lawyers, this is going to shock a lot of people. Lawyers, you're not going to be needed in the near future. They're not going to need you. Attorneys, I love you, but they're not going to need you because AI knows all the law at the same time all around the world. I joke with it, but when I say this, but man, it's crazy. Like, it's kind of scary. Like, AI is like having the mind of God. right? It's, if you ever saw that movie Eagle Eye, if you're a Terminator fan, it's like Skynet. Like, I don't know, this is nuts, right? Hit thumbs up if you know what I'm talking about, right? And so lawyers, you'll start to see it kind of phase out where people that are in court for whatever reason, they're probably first they're going to have lawyers plus AI, and then they'll just phase out the lawyers and just have straight AI defending them. Here's, I have AI defending me. Here's my AI attorney on the computer defending you. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm telling you, and let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree, that lawyers or attorneys will not be needed in the near future. I appreciate the thumbs up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you have a question or comment, you're welcome to drop it. I'm only on for a few minutes. Spend lunch with you guys, and we'll talk about some things. But again, I'm just trying to wake you up out of your slumber. Too many people out there sleep, and too many people out there are not aware of what's going on, not paying attention to their surroundings. So somebody asked me the other day, what do I recommend? Understanding that AI is coming in, is going to influence a lot of jobs. What do I recommend is a safe job? The only thing I could think of, well, we'll go over it. We'll go over it. Just stick with me, and I'll give it to you in just a second. But I got a list here too, believe it or not. I literally put a list together of things, of jobs that are so-called good jobs today. They'll be irrelevant tomorrow. Won't need you. So if you're on this list, you're about to be fired. So if you're a tax preparer, not going to need you in the future. What takes you an hour, 2 hours to do, AI can do in 30 seconds. If you are an accountant, what it takes you months to do, AI can do just like that. I'm just letting you know, right? So the video is not going to be long. I got some meeting with students today. So I got to get into that next. I'm going to do some coaching today, helping my students to build 10K a month middleman businesses, fully automated, where they can go to the beach and the website does the booking, take the deposit, collects their money, dispatch to work. They don't have to do anything except check their bank account. So if that's something you want to learn, I've been a middleman since 2020. That's all I do. I don't have a job. I don't want a job. My goal is to make $1 million a year very, very soon. I think we can hit that. But if you're looking for another way to make money, especially if you are on this list, if you're looking for another way to make money that does not include what you do today or a job, then you need to get into the free live training. All you have to do is put middleman in the comment below under any of my videos, and you'll get the link to join the free training. We are limited on the seating, so move quickly. And if you do not get the link, then we are full. So don't wait. So accountants won't need you. Tax, anyone who does taxes, tax preparers won't need you. Lawyers won't need you. I know it sucks because you have all that student loan debt, but you won't be needed. Imagine being in school to be an attorney now, $200,000 in debt, and then find out in 5 years, nobody needs you. Ouch. Here's one that's going to shock you. Nurses. Yes, nurses, RNs. You're not going to be needed. You'll be phased out, but you won't be needed. Pretty much everything you do can be automated. Now, I know there's some things where you might have to draw blood or something like that. So maybe they'll keep a nurse or two for that. But for the majority of the RNs, you're not going to be needed. You're not going to be needed. Well, I have to check, check the pulse and the blood pressure. All that stuff can be automated. All that stuff can be automated. So you're not going to be needed in the near future. And this is my 3 to 5 list. You're just not going to be needed. Teachers, I know this is going to shock you. Teachers, I love you. Well, I love some of you. Some wasn't all that good to me. Teachers, and I have family and friends who are teachers, but teachers, I couldn't do it. I cannot do it. Teachers, you're not going to be needed. These kids will be able to walk into a classroom, if they even have classrooms then, walk into a classroom, sit there and be educated by someone on a screen, right? They could probably have maybe one assistant in the room with 100 kids, or the kids will just be homeschooled. Again, you're not going to be needed. Teachers won't be needed. I'm just going through the list really quickly. So, uh, truck drivers. I have relatives who are truck drivers. You're not going to be needed. You're not going to be needed. If you're a truck driver and you're moving cargo all around the country, you're not going to be needed. There'll be trains that drive themselves. There'll be drones and planes that drive themselves. There'll be trucks that drive themselves. They have them now. It's only a matter of time before everybody gets acclimated with it. You're not going to be needed. Truck drivers, you're out. Delivery drivers, you work for Amazon. You grab packages, deliver them in your own vehicles. No, they're going to have drones. They're going to have fully automated vehicles that just drive and drop off. I don't know how it's going to get it to your door, but I don't know. Maybe it's going to open up the back and or the side door and slingshot it to your door. I don't know. But, or maybe the truck's going to pull up. I can see this in my mind, like a truck, like in my neighborhood, an Amazon truck might pull up to a spot. Hey, this is a Amazon truck parking lot. Bam, it pulls up there. A couple things, you can pull up there, unload everything, and then you have to come get it. You get the alert that it's in the box. You come get it from a central location. Or Amazon could pull up at a spot, the roof opens, drones come out, fly everything to the location it needs to be at, and just drops it at your door or somewhere around your door. Right? I can see packages landing on the roof. I can see all this, but that's funny. So delivery drivers, enjoy it while you can. You won't be needed. Coders. I've had people tell me that, hey, AI is not going to replace coding. What? Blind in one eye, can't see out the other. What are you talking about? AI can code for me right now, and I have no idea how to code. So to sit there and say that, hey, I'm going to have AI is going to do coding for me, you got to be out of your mind. It's not going to do that. Well, AI is going to do coding, but it ain't going to need you. So how much do you make? 100 grand a year? Okay, cut your salary. AI does your job for free 24/7. You can't compete with that. Customer service representatives on the phones in the store. By the way, if your job is on a phone, you won't be needed. If you're in customer service, you won't be needed. If you work in a drive-through, you won't be needed. Sales, if you're online selling, you won't be needed. Realtors, got a lot of friends who are realtors. They're not going to like this, but you're not going to be needed. I did a video about it recently. Just go back and watch the video. They're not going to need you. All this stuff will be fully automated. Now, know what you want to know. Who's safe? Right? So but just think about it. Like what I'm telling you and how many people are not going to be safe because of the introduction of AI. To me, it's just frightening, terrifying, because if you don't have a skill to do something else, what do you do? So we're going into the next pandemic, and that's the layoff pandemic, unfortunately. So anywhere between here and 2030, nuts. So imagine going to school for 8 years, like I said, to be an attorney, and then watch AI do your job in seconds. Driving trucks, doing Uber. I didn't even talk about the gig jobs. The gig jobs, Uber, DoorDash, Instacart, Uber Eats, Lyft. Won't need you. Imagine going out there, and I know people who do this, going out there doing it for a living, only wake up and see that your route's been taken by an autonomous vehicle that's already on the road now. Can't think of the company's name, but they already have autonomous vehicles. And they're already on the road. It's just a matter of time before they replace you. You better hustle and get everything you can while you can. I'm just telling you, right? Imagine thinking teaching is secure, and then AI tutors or are popping up and doing better than you in the classroom. So again, the jobs you thought were the safest are the first ones AI is targeting. And here's what I know, you and I, we can't stop AI, but you can pivot or you're going to get left behind and be broken scrambling. I recommend you pivot. But again, I'll just stop there. That's the bad news, because I know some of you are like, give me some good news, Shon-Jhon. I need some good news. So, well, now that popped into my spirit, the best news is that Jesus Christ died for you. There's no better news than that. Now, the good news pertaining to, AI is you don't have to fight AI. You can just partner with it. You can just leverage it. Go back and look at one of my previous videos where I talked about the middleman CEO concept, how you just leverage OPS, other people's skills. So I'm not worried about AI. Why? Because I'm a middleman. Well, why is it that the middleman doesn't have to worry about AI? Because AI is going to remove all these jobs I listed and more. But notice who's not on this list. Think about it. Who's not on this list? Who's not on the AI takeover list? Well, I'll give you a few names. Let's go through it. And then I'm going to get off here because I got a student that's going to be waiting for me soon. I work with my students as much as I can. You can get the do-it-yourself masterclass, or you can get the VIP, which is done with you. I help you set the business up, stay with you until you start making money. So if that's something you want to do, put middleman in the comments below, or you can just go to middlemanceo.com, dive into that class, and have your business up and running in 7 days. Because if you're making money through a paycheck today, say adios to your paycheck. Probably won't be there. If you're sitting there thinking, can AI do what I do? The answer is probably yes. And you're probably going to get fired. What can't AI do? Jobs that I feel like are safe. AC and heating repair, or just repairman, maintenance. AI can't do that. Plumbing, AI can't do that. Bounce house installation, where you throw a party and the kids get these huge bounce houses, AI can't do that, right? Home remodels, electrical work, HVAC, installations, can't do that. Moving, the industry I'm in with my book and move company, AI can't do that. Home cleaning, AI can't do that. Junk removal, AI can't do that. Lawn care, pool maintenance, delivering heavy equipment, right? Garage clean out, garage repair, roofing, painting, landscaping, pest control, window tinting, television mounting, right? Vehicle detail. AI cannot do it, right? And so what about cement finishing? All those things, right? And if you have more that you can add to the list, put it in the comments. Let me know if I missed any. But AI can't do these things. AI can't paint walls, can't repair garage doors, can't fix a roof, can't do that. Can't come in and rewire your house, can't mount your television, can't give a massage, can't put a tattoo. Well, maybe. Can't do your floors. I'm just going through a list of things that are safe. Now, can't install your fence, can't walk your dog, can't give you a new bathroom, can't install ceiling fans. I know this list is long, but I'm just telling you. Can't do your nails, can't do your hair. And I'll stop there. So, because I got a ton. In fact, I could go to my website. I have a list of middleman services that I like that are just going to be there. If you go to middlemanceo.com, you can see my top 25. Website design. Well, AI can do that, but you can still work with somebody on that. Graphic design, that's one you can partner with AI, but somebody's going to have to explain what they want, so that helps. Cabinet installation, pressure washing, window cleaning, photography. Let's see. Tree trimming, tree cutting, tinting a vehicle, fixing your phone, fixing your computer. Right. So, and I'll leave you with that before I get off. Those are things that AI cannot do. And so, what I would do if I were you, I would find a way to partner with one of those companies, one of those industries. So, I might choose garage repair. So, garage repair, on average, their jobs are about $500 or more. So, I might partner with garage repair companies in my area and book jobs for them through my website and take a $100, $200 deposit, send the work to the garage repair person. So it would look like this. Someone needs a garage repair. They get on my website, ABC Garage Repair in, let's see, in Tampa. Get on my website and it says, hey, if you need garage repair, book it right here. I don't talk to the customers. I don't make sales. I don't do any of that. They already need garage repair. So they come to my website, say, hey, I need garage repair. Bam, they type up, hey, I need some information from you. Where are you? When do you want to get this done? Blah, blah, blah. And they go through all of that. And then it says, in order to confirm this reservation, $150 deposit is due, service deposit is due today. Bam, they paid a $150. That goes into my account or your account. Now I just made $150. I'm out with my friends. I don't even know somebody's even on my website because again, we don't talk to customers. It's fully automated. They do all of this through the site. They just book it all through the site. Here's my address. Okay, $150 deposit. Pull out the card. Okay, paid. Bam, someone to be out this day, this time. And then what happens after that? Because the job's got to be done. Well, then the automated system is going to contact or alert your garage repair people, right? So let's say you have 5 garage repair companies that you're partnered with. It's going to alert them. Bam, they're going to get a text. It's going to say, hey, garage repair job, Nancy, Saturday, 10 a.m., job pays $300 because you've already took the $200 deposit. That goes to you. They're going to say, I'll take that. Bam, they book it, confirm it. The system's going to let you know John took the job with ABC Garage Repair. And then John's going to go out and do the job. He's going to say, I'm done. I've gotten paid. Job completed. Then the system's going to take that information and let you know the job's been completed, take it off the board. And then it's going to automatically send out a 5-question survey that said, how did John do? Was he great? Was he good? Will you use this company again? Do you know anybody else who could benefit from the service? Blah, blah, blah. Would you like to make money by referring someone? Blah, blah, blah. That's how we set it up. And so beautiful, I know. And easy too. And so that person is going to leave the review, says, hey, John did excellent. Bam. John. Not only that, it doesn't stop there, but in order for John jobs from you for free, but in order for John to have access to the alerts that says, hey, John, there's a job. Do you want it? In order for him to have that, John's going to pay you monthly, minimum of $150 per month. Even with garage repair, you could go up to $250 a month. So let's say you have 10 ISPs, independent service pros, paying you $250 a month. That's $2,500 a month before you even book a job. Every first of the month, you make $2,500. So I think this is a movement. Every time I think about this, I get excited. I get chills. I think the middleman business system is a movement, and it hasn't like blown up yet, but I'm telling you, you better get in soon because right now I'm able to work with you one-on-one, but soon I know I won't be able to because I'm just going to have too many students. So if you know that you're going to need something other than your paycheck, then smash the thumbs up. And if you think that what I just explained as the middleman business model sounds actually pretty cool, hit the thumbs up. Let me know if you agree. So, gotcha. All right. Somebody said a middleman business model. Let's see. Somebody said middleman business is one of the ways to go in these days. Yep. AI is eating everything up, consuming everything. That's why it's so important that we build out fully automated businesses. And that's why right now I'm teaching the students we have how to fully automate it. And the new students are coming in, I'm going to walk them through full automation. And and the beauty is you don't have to know how to build a website. I give you a template. Super easy. You don't have to know how to sell. You don't talk to customers. You don't have to know how to do customer service. You're not on the phones. You don't have to know how to dispatch work. You're not doing that. You don't have to know how to get paid. The system takes the money for you. Well, what do? And that's the beauty of it. I keep telling people that you don't have to work hard to be successful in this life. There's no rule. There's no rule anywhere in the universe that says hard work is the answer to financial freedom. In fact, if you find people who work the hardest, you'll find people who are struggling the most. The poorest people are the ones who work the hardest. How do I know this? Well, have you ever, because let's look at a rich person like Jeff Bezos, Amazon. Have you ever seen Jeff Bezos on the back of an Amazon truck? Has he ever delivered a package to you? No. He built a system. Where's Jeff Bezos now? Probably on a yacht bigger than my whole block. Right? So you don't have to work hard. You just have to get the right system. And if you do that, somebody said, once I saw the self-checkout in the grocery stores, I knew the days were coming, and now they're here. And I'm so glad you said that, because years ago, this is probably like 5 years ago when I first moved to Dallas, I was speaking with this elderly lady, and she had an attitude. She wasn't really happy about being in Walmart. I hate Walmart. And by the way, I think this is just me. I think the day is soon coming where we won't be going into stores like Walmart or Target. We won't even go inside anymore. There'll be no inside. We'll be able to pull up like a drive-through, order what we need, pull up to the next window. It'll be delivered out of the store on a conveyor belt. Like it'll be like, you need this, this, and this. Bam, machines inside to grab all of that stuff. Or because you pre-ordered, just have all that stuff packaged for you, bagged for you, bring it to the front on an assembly line, open a big door, and you'll probably have a few workers out there transferring it to your car. You won't even have to get out of your car at all. There would be inside of the stores. Why would that make sense for the business? Because they don't need a space, number one. And number two, no one's ripping them off. And number three, think of all the employees they don't need. They go from 100 employees on the floor at one time in a Target or a Walmart to two. I'm just saying. So, but this lady I talked to her, and she was helping me with the auto checkout, self checkout, and she was like, "No, you do it this way and that way." And I said, "You do realize that once we learn," somebody said that's exactly what's going to happen. I believe it too, but and I said, "Listen, there's going to come a day where we're not going to need you, and you're training me to take your job." And she was like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "Well, if I learn how to do the self checkout, I don't need you." And I wasn't mean about it. I was just like, think about it, right? There's going to be a day. I was talking to this other lady in Walmart and trying to find something. She gave me the wrong directions. But as I walked away, I was like, you know what? There's going to come a day. I don't have to talk to you. I don't need your attitude. I don't need any of it. I'll be able to walk to an aisle, whatever aisle, touch, or just stand in front of a board, and it'll some pretty girl will come on and say, "Hey, how can I help you?" Just AI Walmart associate on a screen. And I'll say, "Yeah, I need to find light bulbs and rope and blah, blah, blah." And she'll say, "Sure, here's where the light bulbs are. Make a left. You're on aisle 2. Make a left, make a right. You'll end up on aisle 45. Here's a shortcut to get there. By the way, here's the last 10 reviews for that rope item that you're looking at. By the way, here are other things they purchased along with the rope item. What can I get for you?" Won't even need you. I mean, this is just my mind working. I don't know if this stuff will happen. I just believe chances are it will. So, but like I said, that's the bad news. A lot of jobs are going to be replaced. I know it's painful, but you need to hear this so you can get prepared. I don't want to be the person that comes on here and says nothing, and then you overeat, and then you don't like the way you look because you gain too much weight. I'm the person that's going to come on here and say, hey, if you keep eating that pie, you're not going to like the way you look in the next few years. You're not going to like the way you feel. So I'm going to warn you ahead of time so you can be prepared. So, but the good news, here's the good news. You do not need to fight AI. You need to leverage it. Somebody said they're strategically destroying the fabric of America. 100%. 100%. These businesses, they know they don't need you. You can put an application out now, even in a city here like Dallas, where it's like a job mecca. All of a sudden, there's 100 people trying to get that cashier job at Target. So they know they can just lower the pay. Somebody's going to take it. It's just nuts. So leverage AI. My thing is, look, instead of fighting it, just partner with it. Be friends with it. So again, I teach the middleman business model. You don't have to do the middleman business. I'm not telling you that. I'm not trying to guilt you into doing any of this. I'm just telling you what I do and the reason I do it. I like the middleman business model because I can partner with other businesses and I don't have to do the work. And once I set it up and it's fully automated online, then I get to enjoy life and get paid. Even if it makes you just $5,000 a month without you having to go to work, you can still keep your job, but just that still helps. So that could be your new car, your new house. So if that's your goal, that's fine. You can keep your job. You don't have to quit your job. So you don't have to do this. You could do vending machines. You could start your own lawn service. I'm just telling you, you better figure out something to do. So, but I like the middleman business model. That's just something I like. It's worked for me since 2020. I'm going into my 6th year next year. I don't want to do anything else. So, and I just recently, about a year ago, started teaching this to others. I didn't even know people wanted to learn this. You set up a business that books customers, collect deposits, and the best part is you let somebody else do the work, and you get paid without lifting a finger, and that's the fact. So, if I was in like my group trainings, I could show you guys my Stripe account, but I cannot obviously put it on here. So, but I can show you guys how quickly bookings come in: 150, 250, 150. And if you watch some of my videos on here, you'll see students talking about it, how easy it is. So, but I work about on average 1 hour per week. That's all I do. And the reason I'm able to do that is because I'm just managing the business. That's why I call it the CEO. I'm not really doing the work. So when a customer contacts the website and needs to book, that's all done through the website. When a customer pays the deposit, that's all done through the website. When a job needs to be dispatched to the ISP, the Independent Service Pro, all done through the website. So, well, what about when a customer wants to talk to someone? Well, they're going to talk to your AI chat first. See, I told you to partner with AI. And then if they insist on talking to someone, then they talk to your VA, but they never talk to you. So you can run a business, make $10,000 a month and never talk to a customer? Absolutely. Well, Sean, how do you know that'll work? Well, let me ask you. Have you ever talked to Jeff Bezos? Have you ever talked to Elon Musk? All right, then. All right. So fully automated booking, deposit, dispatch. That's all we do. We book customers, taking deposit, dispatch to work. It's that easy. You own the system. VAs run the rest. And so you need to understand that while people are out there losing jobs, you'll be gaining freedom. You'll be gaining freedom. So this isn't a someday problem. It's happening now. Like the person said in the comments, the people who act now, they're going to secure their financial freedom before AI wipes out what I believe will be millions of jobs. So if you want to move quickly, I'm going to be doing a free live training that's going to show you exactly step by step how I do it. But to be honest with you and listen carefully, it won't be free for long. The price is going to having success, and I can't coach everybody. So you need to move quickly. Every day, more and more people are joining. And like I said, the cost is going to go up. All you have to do is comment middleman below, and you can get the link to the free live Zoom training behind closed doors. And I'm going to break it down. So if you give me about 45 minutes to an hour, I lay it out for you. And if that's something, once you see the free training, the blueprint, and you're like, hey, I want to do this, then at the end, there'll be a really nice invite for you guys to join the masterclass. And you could either do it yourself or you could work with me. 99% of the students work with me. So you got two choices. You can keep trusting the job that AI is about to steal. I don't recommend that. Or you can learn a system that pays you whether you work or not. The choice is yours, but the window is closing. So I got to go. I got a meeting with a student, and he's probably on here, and we're going to get into it. Somebody said it's sad to say, but all of these women who got ticketed on being independent or got tricked into being independent, not needing man, might just need a man. Hello. So, because their money's getting eliminated, right? Or they'll end up on the street homeless, like I've done 3 times, minimum 3 times. So, I don't want to do that again. All right, guys, I got to go. Please share this video on your social media channels. Please share it everywhere with anyone that you can. Let them know there's a guy online talking about AI taking jobs, who's not safe, who is safe. That would be service providers. My advice to you, find a way to partner with them. If you want me to teach you how to do it through a middleman business model, I can do that. If you want to do it on your own or do something different, doesn't matter. Do it quickly. All right, guys, I got to go. I got some things I got to do. I'll see you guys on the next video. Have a blessed day. Keep speaking the truth. I appreciate it, man. See you on the next video. See you guys in the masterclass. Peace.